Hey everybody, Tim Walz here. Well, it's been a pretty wild 87 days, but here we are into the final days of the campaign. Been an absolute privilege. I just thought maybe I'd update you a bit on what a typical week of the last week of a campaign looks like. We started out, of course, in St. Paul, Minnesota, and then we were in Waukesha, Wisconsin, where I had the privilege of meeting with the Republican mayor, Sean Riley of Waukesha, who's putting country above party. Headed on over to Ann Arbor, Michigan, where, my goodness, I met up with a future President Harris, and Maggie Rogers, who is spectacular, on a beautiful night. Headed down that same night then to Savannah, Georgia, where we're meeting with voters, a rally, and they're feeling hopeful. And over to Columbus, Georgia, a place that I had not been since 1981, when I entered the National Guard and I went down to what is now Fort Moore for basic training. Watched that night then Vice President's incredible speech at the Ellipse, where she laid out her vision for a new way forward, an opportunity economy, and a president for all of us. Headed over to Greensboro, where students are just getting the work done. Then we headed on over to Asheville, North Carolina, in the wake of Hurricane Helene. The resiliency of that community and the decency and goodness of the neighbors, it was rocking at the Orange Peel. And then went up to Pennsylvania, stayed in Bucks County, and did an interview with Stephen Colbert that's going to be airing here in the next few days. And was in a union hall to see the fire that they had. And then I sat down with some folks who were truly undecided, made the pitch, and I think we got a good chance we're going to get them. And then over to Detroit, did a little morning run on Bell Island, went over to Flint to fire up folks out there, and then Traverse City, where we had a full house of folks. Look, this is an opportunity, folks, to make a difference, not just on the next 4 years, but on the next generation. Someday when they ask, what did you do in the 2024 election? And the answer is going to be every damn thing. So if you haven't voted, go vote. If you have voted, get somebody else to vote. If you've done both of those things, continue to get more people out, because on Tuesday night, we want to know that we left it all on the field and we're going to win this thing. Let's go do it.